I know. Your ass definitely needed to drink more water. Yeah, I didn't bring enough water. I didn't hydrate enough. Yeah, this is funny. Testosterone does wonders. Look at that. This is like one cycle of Trembolone and Anavar. One cycle of Trembolone and Anavar, and this is what you turn into. 1120 is the 821. No, dude, this is not a real thing, okay? Anyway, what is this? It's cut short for this app, or here's a supercut of Dr. Mike at the gym with Hasan.
Hello, chat. No trap bar bragging today.
Yeah,
trap bar does not exist in gym bragging.
It's not a brag. Yeah, I know. On the trap bar, I was repping. What was it like?
Don't care.
10 Nordic curls.
Very Nordic. Have you had your testosterone levels checked?
Yeah.
So?
It's average.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
It looks average.
Of course, ice cream sandwich.
That makes perfect sense.
Still
deficit ice cream sandwich, obviously.
Look, I'm not SIBO. I'm not like competing.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
You're tired, yeah? You had a long day of sitting on your ass in front of a
I played
computer.
basketball too earlier.
Oh, this is like middle school again.
Against guys our height.
I'm a 33-year-old man.
Basketball against 53-year-old men.
Well,
I'm a
33 so old. That's my grandpa's age.
Yeah. Wait, how old are you, Dr. Mike?
40.
You're not 40.
I know. I look 50, but I'm 40.
What? No, that's crazy. You don't look a day over 26.
Fuck
You're on
off.
trend though.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so 40.
You look like
So you look 55 is what I'm trying to say.
you look like you'd be a trend twin.
There you go. Are you sure you're going to be okay after this? This is the hardest anyone's ever worked, I think.
It was so sick. It was so sick. I think it was the mechanics in the first one that me up a little bit. I haven't done a Meadows run in a while.
We got excuses on top of excuses here, fellas.
Dr. Mike, is it true when you have calves that big that when you dine at restaurants, you get better seating?
I'm sometimes the only person seated entirely. They close down most.
Dude, look at how wide my man is. Like, look at how wide he is, bro. It's crazy. He is like a fridge. He is a real Tonka truck, dude. He's built like a goddamn character, dude. Like a video game character. It's crazy. Yeah, he looks like the wide Putin meme. He's got crazy aura. I didn't understand what the Zoomers meant until he appeared on stream. Yeah, he's got that quiet confidence.
Restaurants for me when I show up. Because they're like, oh, you're that, oh my God, your calves.
He's the girthiest man alive, dude. Dr. Mike, what do you think my body fat percentage is with just the look?
35.
Is today gonna get any better?
15 to 17.
I just ate, so.
Oh, keep pulling it down. You gotta really, even though your body fat's not super, super low, you like, your shape is really good and you have definition in your arms. So like, I would say for like club, you're there.
I'm 33. I'm not.
Why do any of us work out?
I do. What do you mean? To impress other men.
Well, where are they? They're
Yeah. Everybody knows that. You don't work out to attract the ladies. You work out to impress men. You work out to impress Dr. Mike. And Dr. Mike was not impressed, okay? And I feel kind of sad. I feel there's a deep sadness in my heart that I was not able to impress him with the way I look or with the way I lift. And I should have prepared for it. You know what I mean? I should have prepared for it much better. But, you know, next time when he sees me, it's going to be different. Next time when he sees me, I'm going to be a different man. Okay. Genuinely, that was one of my favorite recent collabs. I felt like people didn't really appreciate it that much because there's a lot of people who are just like unironically anti-gym. Like there's a hell of people in this community that just straight up despise the gym.
Man, I was so heavy into the pushing bricks game, you feel me? I got all kinds of nicknames down there. Powder, they call me Snow White, they call me Santa Claus, bringing that snow. Oh yeah, Chef Boyardee up in the man. I can't really go to Miami much anymore.
I think if he did it earlier in the day, everybody was so low energy, it would have been better. He couldn't do it before the time that that we did it at. Anyway, we'll do a Jeff Nippert collab too. A bit awkward for his audio listeners. Fair. Number one, last night I had the fortune of working out with one of my favorite content creators, Dr. Mike Israetel, the man, the myth, the legend, the medically enhanced, scientifically enhanced lifter, science-based lifter himself. It was incredible. It was an incredible experience overall. It was fantastic for my trainers who were you know, pissing and themselves out of all of the excitement that they felt for the first time. They were super stoked, and I also personally was very stoked to hang out with him. Is it not weird doing the stream with people just filming you? This is not my first time doing this at this point, so like I have I have lost all sense of embarrassment. This is like the 8th time we've done something similar to this. So at this point is like, I just do my intro, my regular intro, do everything else. And it don't matter. But yeah, you were super giddy, Law. It was adorable. Absolutely. I got real sweaty. I worked out real hard. It was kind of embarrassing because I was so fatigued. So unfortunately I couldn't give him my all, but, you know, we'll upload some videos from our workout and our combos, on YouTube, but, overall fantastic stuff. Please don't yell at me in front of CNN cameras. I will always yell at all the chatters in front of every camera and in front of every mainstream media outlet when you deserve it. Yeah. Related clip from last night with Dr. Mike. Yeah. Here is Dr. Mike Israel's assessment of the one article that he read about me being anti-Semitic. Let's take a look. Like you have editorial control over it, right? Like I'm live for 8 hours a day, talking about hot button issues, political stuff. So a lot can be misconstrued purposefully. Sure. And things get clipped out of context deliberately. So there's like the good and the bad, you know what I mean?
I read an article about you recently that like you're an anti-Semite or whatever. Yeah. And it was one of those articles where like the longer I read, the more I wanted to break my phone open because I was like, you quoted a quote of some guy's tweet who alleged some very vague generality. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. Of a guy that you were on a panel with, and the guy said some funny jokes, and that guy was actually Jewish, and I was like, I'm not reading this shit anymore. Yeah. It was a classic example of like, just take as much as you can out of context as possible. It was just like,
yeah.
I'm sure you see a lot
stuff
of
like
that.
Yeah, of course. That stuff like that happens all the time, especially in political stuff.
Oh,
it's like,
God.
Because people have like an ideological perspective.
They already hate you.
They're already, yeah. That's like what normal people who already have like a healthy working distaste have when they are encountering yet another one of these like think pieces. Okay, just remember that. Like, there are a lot of people out there who just like look to these articles and go, I don't really know what the. This seems like a whole bunch of nothing. Anyway, I liked it a lot more than I thought. He was very quick with his jokes. I just wish you guys did it earlier. Everyone seemed a little tired. Well, you have to remember, like, my man is here for a very short period of time, and he was gracious enough to come on the stream for a little bit. So, we made the most of it. We the Brolic Parasocials demand a response. Oh my God, as a personal trainer, I'm currently baffled by what the fuck I'm seeing. They should have let Mike guide this. Their current split in exercise is whack as Yeah, I saw the parasocial personal trainers like ripping into my trainers and saying I'm bad. The annoying part about this is that if you're a personal trainer, you know when your client is like hyper fatigued. Uh-oh, mini F's happening? What's happening? Uh-oh. I'm seeing a little bit of a drop here on my frame rate. Okay, anyway, if you're a personal trainer, you know when someone is like full blown fatigue, like when they did a tremendous amount of cardio right before and also worked out pretty hard the day before, then yeah, you have to rewrite the program with restrictions. Having said that, the only part that I think I agree with is we should have let Mike lead it. We should have let Dr. Mike Israel lead it. Okay. That's the one aspect that I will agree to that we dropped the ball on. We should have just made him do the workout. That was kind of the focus of Dr. Mike and Jeff Nipp's video. Dr. Mike cooked Jeff with a bar with 5 plates on it. It was great. Yeah, you can do that. That's the thing. Like, what do you think was the most valuable lesson from last night? You don't need to go super hard on the weights. All you need to do is focus on intentionality of your movement and make sure that you get a full stretch. And if you do the full stretch in the exercise, you can exert, like, you have to focus on form and tension, time under tension. That's what his like major point is. That's why he was like hyper focusing on eccentrics, the often forgotten part of exercising when you're like dropping the weight instead of just like letting it drop and free fall. You're supposed to control the eccentric movement, and it's a very successful method in my opinion.